You don't have to go and explain yourself, 'cause I ain't gonna listen. Yeah, all you wanted was a souvenir to remember it all. Yeah, you tore it apart, down to every last piece. Yeah, a souvenir, another story to tell. And I gotta know how to find happiness in the wrong places. It never ends, it's there in all ways. It's evident you never change for our sake. We're falling now. Your little black book ran out of pages. 'Cause if you're gonna take it all, then baby, don't waste it. You only want it if you know you're gonna break it. Just another souvenir for the take, yeah. Just take it. Baby, just take it. No, you don't have to say those words again. Oh no. And you don't have to. No, you don't have to go and explain yourself, 'cause I ain't gonna listen. Yeah, all you wanted was a souvenir to remember the fall. To go and tell your friends you were there for it all. A souvenir, just a little postcard for the road. And I just gotta know how to find happiness in the wrong places. It never ends, it's there in all ways. It's evident you never change for our sake. We're falling now. Your little black book ran out of pages. 'Cause if you're gonna take it all, then baby, don't waste it. You only want it if you know you're gonna break it. Just another souvenir for the take, yeah. Just take it. Baby, just take it.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I see Amethyst, Mr. Clockwork, Vanillix, Gamers, Cinder. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good Wednesday. I'm excited to be streaming, guys. I was about to try to move my capture card, but I remembered I can't. So I'll move the mic over here a bit more. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited for this. I believe we're just gonna get lucky with finding Ditto on the ground here, if I'm not mistaken. Not that, that's Zubat. Well, I hope you guys have been having a good day. I'm actually gonna pull up Cerebi just to make sure that we've got this right. I'm also gonna double check that Smeargle's actually holding leftovers. I might have given those leftovers to Marowak. It is holding it. I gave the ones from Decidueye. So 1 second while I double check on Diglett and see if it's gonna only be from the shaking or if it's gonna actually come from the walking. Okay, it's just walking here. It's 30% walking. Shy Dude, welcome to the stream. Your friend misspelled your name, and so your nickname in that Discord server is Gmaze. Nice. It's been good, but you have school tomorrow. Oh no, hopefully you have summer break soon. Hey, today was a good day for me as well. I actually am starting to get the ball rolling with doing some stuff for work. Seeing you streaming a Diglett hunt makes me worried you got Cresselia yesterday. No, we did not. We did not. That hunt is still going on this Ultramoon cartridge. I've kind of left the legendary SRs for the Dynamax Adventure streams, just as something else to be going alongside those. If that makes sense. Got a fan for your room? Or wait, at the trial site. Okay, so I can actually go through the cave. I'm not in the right spot, I don't think. No? Okay, I am in the right spot. Got a fan for your room and it's so quiet. Nice! I'm gonna see if we can slip past that. Ah, we couldn't. Yeah. It's the young goose in sun. I'm just gonna get rid of this one so I can give myself a bit more of an area to walk around in. Ghastly finally shined though, so now you're grinding to get a level 100 Haunter. Awesome! Congratulations again on that. That's awesome that you're able to get that. Alright, hopefully this is it. It's a 30% chance that we find it, so it shouldn't take us too terribly long. But we keep finding Zubats. Yeah, so I think, yeah, so going back to the worry that I found Cresselia, absolutely would have been a video for it. But yeah, also just like, I'm trying to do like more hunts at any given moment, and a lot more SOS hunts just because I really enjoy doing SOS hunts and streaming SOS hunts. So I think the majority of the hunts we're going to be kind of doing right now are SOS. There's some stuff off stream. I need to work on my Gen 6 national deck so I can get the charm in Gen 6 before we do more like Dex Nav and Horde hunting. In general, Jirachi's kind of Gen 3ing me out for the moment, so doing like Gen 3 hunts aside from Jirachi are not the most likely things, just given the scenario with that. Stream keeps lagging for you? Oh no! I haven't dropped any frames yet, so hopefully it's not on my end. Hopefully it's not hurting anyone. No idea what to do. Kind of want to hunt for something, but you also might just want to play a game. I feel that. I feel that. Like, you gotta be in a mood for shiny hunting. Reasonable. I'm not believing this 30% encounter rate. Is this... Let me double check. Is this only at night or something? Like, what's this rate? Walking grass all day. Come on. What the heck? What the heck is this? I call shenanigans. Probably just your Wi-Fi. Gotcha. Hopefully it gets better, and hopefully the stream keeps working okay. Crab. Crab will happen today. It will happen. It won't happen. It won't happen as late in the stream. It'll actually happen like on time this time. There we go. There is our first Ditto. So let's get this hunt underway. Unfortunately, 100% of them know Mud Slap. So we are gonna be using Smeargle so we can get Aerial Ace for the majority of our hits. False Swipe will just have to unfortunately struggle though. Did I say Ditto? I meant Diglett. Hey Peter, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. The dirt sausage Pokemon, and this one's rolled around in the dirt a little bit more because it's got some hairs on it. Alright, and Diglett, I'm gonna say Ditto so much tonight, guys, and I apologize in advance. Yeah, Diglett's call rate's still pretty good. It's a 9. It's not a 15, it's still a... Mel was not a fan of the hairy sausage. Cardi, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Alolan Diglett is like the lollipop you drop on the ground. And we've got a lot of SOS hunts to pick up on Twitch soon as well. Right. Alright, now we wait! Just change the title of SOS Alolan Ditto Diglett Hunt so that people know what Ditto is. If you use a substitute, does Mud Slap still lower accuracy? No, it does not. That is a good point, Peter. I just don't find the accuracy being lowered for the False Swipe change to be that big of a deal. I know it does end up being a decently sized deal. Later on, you know, when you're like, oh, I've like tried to false swipe this thing 5 times and it hasn't done anything, and I know I'll kick myself for saying I don't really care about that, and you guys can clip it and show it to me when I start complaining about it. But oh, Speedball, dang. But I really don't care that much. because Smeargle just in general I tend to use as a better setup mon. Like Marowak would be decent for it, having Substitute and everything, but you got to remember to reinstate Substitute, which is my issue with it. If I miss that Substitute like has gone away, and then I take the accuracy penalty, I'm taking the accuracy penalty. It also kind of relies on Diglett using Mud Slap, which it will, admittedly, like saying that it's guaranteed, it literally just did it. So yeah, that takes away any argument of it might not, because it did. But that's my general feelings on it. It's like, it's not that big of a deal if it's just False Swipe being affected by it. Like, Smeargle would have been totally fine to use in the Magby SOS. It would have been perfectly fine to use in the Magby SOS if it wasn't for Fire Spin and the Burn. In a hunt like this, totally fine for me. Yo, Sour Apples, welcome to the stream. Got a shiny Regice today, congratulations! Working on Regirock for now. Registeel will be last, but Regice nearly gave you a heart attack because it was sudden and you were watching something awesome. Best of luck with the others, and congratulations on Regice. I have my personal vendettas against it for how much of a pain in the butt it was for me. Got a free win in this 3v3 match. Nice. How'd that happen? But I guess I could... It is doable to put Substitute on Smeargle. It just takes a little bit of time to properly set that up, and I'm lazy. Before I do like a second Diglett, I might put Substitute on this, but for the time being, it's fine. Yo, Vanilla, you finally caught up on sleep. That's good to hear, man. Sleep is important. Super undergeared enemy team. Gotcha. Guys, also, I'm getting a new pop filter. Hopefully tomorrow. Amazon said tomorrow, despite me ordering it today, so that's a little bit up in the air. But it'll be one of the ones that fits, like, right on the front of the mic, so it won't be this giant circle. Which will be nice for me, because it means I can leave it on there all the time. Because I have to take this one off if I want to use my computer outside of streams, because it just ends up blocking so much of, like, the screen. Yo, John the Pikachu, how you doing today, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, so I got that, and I also got a mount, so hopefully I can use the camera that I use for, like, recording videos and stuff. Hopefully I can mount that up and use that as my webcam now, which would be really cool. Get a bit more use out of it. And also some news, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go down, how I'm going to utilize it, but hopefully it ends up being really good for streams and everything. I was talking with my boss today, and he was just going over the fact that we have, apparently, I started, so I didn't know this, because I wasn't on emails or anything. As of like this week, we have started summer hours at work, or we started it last week technically, but I wasn't on emails, so I didn't know. Which means, basically I can kind of shift around the hours I work, so that like I have Friday afternoons off, which would be awesome. And potentially, depending on how I take to it, how my work takes to it, just as far as what I have to do and when I have to do it, we could be having some Friday afternoon streams, which would be pretty fun. Yeah, actually stream a little bit earlier in the day for once. Got Necrozma saved. Hey! Now you gotta fill the Pokedex so you can get the charm. Awesome, Shy Dude. Congrats on that, man. Best of luck with filling the decks. That'll be a task for sure. That tangling hair slowing us down. How dare it. For Sword and Shield, do you have to get all the DLC mods to get the charm as well? No. At least I don't think so, because I got the charm before the DLC came out, and I wouldn't imagine that they change it so that any new player has to go get the charm as well. Or has to get more Pokemon to get the charm. So I think you just have to get those 400 for the initial decks. I think that's all you need to do, just base game. Okay, Amethyst confirmed, just base game. Because I know I got the charm with base game, but I wasn't sure if like the DLC changed that. It would be kind of dumb. Yeah, I don't need all the DLC mons. Cool. That's good news. That's good news for sure. Yeah, not too hard. It's not the worst. I think the biggest thing, and honestly the DLC kind of probably helps with this, one of the problems I had with getting all this stuff is I didn't want to do any like time travel, time skipping to get mons. So I had to just wait a couple days for all the different weather patterns to show up where I needed them in the wild area. That's one of my bigger issues with the wild area, is just how much it slowed down finding all the Pokemon, because it's like certain Pokemon show up at certain weather conditions, but weather conditions are just like a daily thing. Weather mons are gonna be hard. That's the biggest thing, gamers. I think that's the biggest thing for everyone. Is it's just a little bit like annoying. Also, I keep like seeing the Diglett. I'm saying Diglett, I'm getting it right now. I keep seeing the Diglett out of the corner of my eyes, and because the nose is like not like super bright pink or super red, I keep for some reason seeing it as blue, or like a little bit bluish, and I keep thinking it's the shiny, despite the shiny being like an incredibly deep blue nose and like an incredibly deep brown like Diglett. I have like 300 Pokemon already. Nice. At the point right after beating Raihan, so you just need to find the last 100 in your shield to trade over. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, because by the time you do Raihan, there's really not that many more mons to encounter in either of the games. It's just version exclusives at that point, right? Like you've got a couple things that are up on those northern routes. But even then, I think a lot of those are in the wild area if it's snowing. So that's awesome. All the legendaries in your shield so you can trade those over. Nice. I need to go for finishing up the DLC dexes. I haven't done that in Sword and Shield. I'll still be honest, I haven't even started the Isle of Armor. Because every time I boot up Gen 8 right now, I'm doing it to play Dynamax with you guys, so I'm in the Crown Tundra. I haven't done any Isle of Armor stuff. I haven't touched even like the story mode of that. So that's something I need to do. Because I think there's some good hunts in Isle of Armor. That'd be fun to do. So yeah, that's definitely something that should be on my list of things. And also, I'm working on updating some of the stream layout stuff. It's been a little bit since I touched it. There were some things that I didn't necessarily like, especially about these singular layouts, like this one. You know, the issue with like the newest member thing was like just the same text just thrown way over to the side, so it wasn't invisible and stuff like that. So I updated it, put a border around it. It's really nice to have it like that. As well as on the other layout, like the Switch and the 3DS layout, we would have the issues right where a name like Juan, when Juan's listed as the member, his name's a lot longer than, you know, like Peter or Wake or Just Art or anyone else who's become a member. And so their name would fill up like over my webcam. So I was able to figure out OBS as like a setting to keep the text from getting too big. So I got that fixed. So nice little things. Yo, Ultimate Inksack, welcome to the stream. Sus Diglett hunt. It's sus. Is Diglett the imposter? Or it's just SOS hunting. Sus. Gonna try to complete your Alola dex. Awesome, gamers. Do it. Do it. Get that Alola shiny charm. It's something that I want to do at some point, but I need to like sit down into it, and I started every once in a while and I get a little bit sidetracked, and of course like I've started it with Gen 6, but I've gotten a little bit sidetracked. I'd love to get like the biggest decks you can in any region or in any gen, given like just those games. Like just those games of that gen, right? Like basically set it so I don't have to get a full national dex in Sun and Moon, which would just be hatching a whole lot of eggs. Amogus meets Shin hunting. Indeed. Thanks, past me. You just rickrolled yourself? Is it like a Pokemon name or just like a link saved somewhere? Past you's got your back. They'll never give you up. They'll never let you down. Alright, next Diglett that drops in, we will be swapping. How do you even get Wi-Fi connected on 3DS? In settings. In settings you go in, I think you have to type in like the name of the Wi-Fi. I don't remember if they find it on their own, just because I've had it set up for so long. Or I do have it set up on this one. Then you type in the password and it connects. You'll have to link in the text document you opened, and the link was to a non-hacked way to get Shiny Arceus, but it was really a rickroll. So you, being no brain, clicked it. Gotcha. Just didn't remember that's what you did to yourself back then. Alright, time to false swipe again. This will be a test to see how good our accuracy is. Do I have a brain? On Wednesdays only? Actually, no, not on Wednesdays. Today's Wednesday, and I definitely don't have it today. I think at least once a week I'm allowed to have a brain. The rest of the time I rent out that space to a little hamster. Yo, Juan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. I'm truly mindless. Yes, I am. The name is not a lie.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music.
Alright, use a Legendary on Aerial Ace, get that back up to full. And we're good to go. We're good to go for another like 10 encounters.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, it's a noticeable difference in call rate between call rate 15 and call rate 9 Pokemon. Like they're both high, like they're neither are bad, but or like 9 isn't like significantly lower or anything, but it is noticeable. There are actually turns that are breather turns. Because that's just not the case outside of this. Like it actually almost gives enough turns that you could like feasibly swap out and swap back in Smeargle to recover the accuracy loss that's from Mudslap. So False Swipe's more likely to hit. Like it's almost viable to do that on some down turns. Yeah, at this point, Mudslap just does nothing. Maximum lower accuracy. But as long as Diglett keeps calling, we're good. Also, funny story from earlier today, guys. I was getting the stream set up, like doing a couple little things, putting the thumbnail together, you know, making a couple of little changes to the layout. Just like I said, you know, putting an outline around the member text and changing the super chat text around, stuff like that. And I was sitting in my chair and I leaned back just to like see if things were okay, like, you know, like to make sure I was framed right and everything. and my chair just, the back of this chair just completely gave out. Almost smacked my head on the drawers sitting behind me. I guess at some point one of the bolts that holds like the hinge and like the whole like bracket that holds the back onto the chair had loosened from the base, and when I sat back that bolt just said no and popped out. So the whole thing just went back. It would have been funny if it had happened on stream. It would have been a little bit embarrassing and scary as well, but but yeah, I was able to get it fixed. I just had to put the bolt back in, tighten it back up, and it's working well enough for now. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I mean, that bolt had like 2 years, 3 years to like unwind like that, so it happens. If I had some thread locker, it probably would have helped to put it back on it, but oh well. I live dangerously, sitting in my computer chair. Splatoon 2 Monday? Like I should play it on Monday, or there's like a special thing on Monday for it, Lon? Because I need to play some more Splatoon 2. I just remembered no one reminded me to look for to play more Crystal today. Because I knew something was supposed to be like pinged at me for it, and I totally forgot until now what it was. Because I gotta work on that a little bit. Getting further in Crystal so Celebi Hunt can be a bit more like practical and possible. Also, are you guys excited for the Nintendo Direct stuff that's going to be happening with E3? I think they posted it's going to be like a 40-minute thing, right? That'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. I know some of my friends were talking about how they wanted to hear stuff about Metroid, and they wanted to hear about the new Breath of the Wild. What am I hoping to see at the Direct? I don't know. I would love to see some more Pokemon information, obviously. Generally, though, Pokemon gets its own, like, whole thing. It's separate from Nintendo Directs. Like, they have their own Pokemon Direct. I don't think anything like that has been announced, so I don't know. I'm not following a lot at the moment in, like, pure Nintendo, especially stuff that's coming out this year, Nintendo. I think looking a bit further into future stuff like Splatoon 3 will be interesting. But yeah, in general, like pure Nintendo franchises, I'm happy and set where I am now with like with my Mario and with Zelda. I don't really play a lot of Zelda, so Breath of the Wild 2 hasn't like fully caught my attention, right? Your expectations are low when it comes to the Direct. It's 40 minutes, and I said it's going to be like when my friends were talking about, oh, it better be this and this, I was like, it's going to be 35 minutes of Miitopia DLC, and then an announcement that Metroid's been postponed again. That's going to be the whole thing. Don't know if you should be excited or worried. I think excitement is generally acceptable. Don't go in, like, expecting a certain thing. I think that's generally the biggest, like, peeve of mine, or, like, pet peeve of mine when it comes to those directs, is, like, the number of people who are, like, just like the whole time screaming they want to see the new Smash thing, they don't care about this other thing, this thing's trash, and then like Smash gets like 5 minutes, like there was nothing here, it's just this like, there was like, you know, in a 40-minute direct, 5 minutes into Smash, there was 35 minutes of other content that you just didn't want to hear about. You can't say that there wasn't anything. Or the people who will like be like, why wasn't there Pokemon? It's like, because Pokemon has not been in one of these things in forever. But yeah, go in, expect to see some like interesting little like experimental first party things. maybe a big announcement related to Breath of the Wild. I wouldn't necessarily say that's guaranteed, but it's likely. It's likely they will at least acknowledge that that game has been announced. That's the most I really have to say on that front. But, yeah. The last direct was basically indie and one actual new thing. Yeah. And that's really what they've had a lot of, though, right? Like, like they didn't have to make a lot of they didn't have to make a lot of true big first-party games for the Switch. They made Breath of the Wild, they made Mario Odyssey, and then they re-released all of the games that didn't sell well on the Wii U, not because they were bad games, but because they were being sold on the Wii U. That's all they did. They released Super Mario Party, and that got pretty lukewarm, had a pretty lukewarm reception, if like a little bit cold. So yeah, like they don't have a lot that they have to put out there. Breath of the Wild 2 is the biggest thing they've kind of announced. So yeah, I don't know how many other big things we should expect to see when it comes to this Direct, especially because this Direct, they've stated, is mostly focusing on 2021 releases. So it's going to be smaller things that we haven't heard a lot about, or things that have been announced for a while and like already have planned like release dates for now. You know, it's going to be that kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm not getting my hopes like incredibly high, not because I think they're going to let me down, but just because I don't think there's anything that as someone who doesn't follow like specific devs very closely, I don't think there's a lot for me to already know about and look forward to hearing more about. I think it's going to be something for me, especially just to kind of go into and have like an hour of entertainment and watching and seeing what the new stuff is, and just being a part of like the stream happening. That's really all I've got going for me. You feel me with that? So that's my thoughts on it. You know, excited for it, but understanding that it's not necessarily for me. Legend of Zelda: Call of the Wild. Whoopee! Call of the Wild. You have Breath of the Wild, so you want Breath of the Wild 2 news. Yeah, I know a lot of people want the news for that, and I know a lot of people are upset that the Zelda anniversary didn't focus more on it. And I understand that. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing what they've got. But like I own Breath of the Wild. It's the first game I got on my Switch. It came in the bundle I bought. But I haven't beaten it. So it's like I'm not looking forward to a Breath of the Wild 2. I haven't beat Breath of the Wild 1. Shiny Crab Hunt when? Want to see a reaction to the crab when crab is green and crab has donut? Does the shiny get a free donut for being shiny? Come on. See, here's the moment where I want to complain that that the false swipe's not landing. But I also said that Mud Slap isn't that big of a deal and I don't need to false swipe, or I don't need to substitute. There we go. See, no problem. There's a mod for Breath of the Wild, which, floors Hyrule, or is it, you mean floods Hyrule? Saw a comment saying the mod of the Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wind Waker. That's pretty clever. We're making progress on this Ditto, guys. We're making progress. About one a minute once you account for the issues we were having with getting it started and just trying to find one and instead finding a bunch of Zubats. Shiny Crabs gets free donut when Crab decides Crab wants to be a shiny because that's how Crab be. Gotcha. We gotta find a shiny or a Crab Pokemon to hunt that I haven't hunted yet. Because we did Crabrawler on the channel. I think we did 2 Crabrawlers on the channel. Tired of hearing Switch Pro all the time. At this point, you want that Pro to be announced so people can stop saying it's coming this time or this time or this time. Yeah. Yeah. I've never been a fan of, like, pro as a name on things like gaming consoles. Like, there's nothing extra pro about it. It's just, like, a extra enhanced version. There's nothing professional about it. It'll be interesting. I know, like, those rumors have been floating around for so long. It seems like they're way more substantial now. Like, they actually kind of have, like, backing in terms of, like, retailers leaking it on accident and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think the only reason I'd consider getting a Switch, getting a Switch Pro, would be to be able to use my current Switch to, like, do some other stuff to it and, like, not be as concerned about it. And the Switch Pro would justify it, would give me a little bit more justification in doing said things and not just buying a second Switch. Yo, Dino Shark, how's it going, man? How you doing? How was Puffin's stream? I saw you in there. Plush Go Boom, what's going on? Can we get Blue Nose Diglett? Hopefully we can. Get it? Krabby? Krabby? Yee. I need to find a way to hunt Krabby. That'd be a fun one. Will you pull a Puffin the stream, call a shiny? I don't know. I don't have Puffin's third eye that he seems to have when it comes to those shinies. Calling 2 in one day, man. That's crazy. But it is true that the next one will be a shiny. Not even to full odds yet. We're gonna get it. Well, that's awkward. Not only was it not a shiny, there wasn't even a Pokemon. You don't know who Puffin rated? You find, like, a smaller person to rate or something? Cool. You just can't do it like Puffin. Nah, Puffin's got that special something, man. No, but how was Puffin's stream? Did he get any of the shinies? I know he was doing Dynamax Adventures for Lele and Kyurem resets. Did he get either of them? The next one will be the next one. One of these, please. Now we're not even up to odds yet, so I'm not crossing my fingers on anything at the moment. Ah, no shinies. Dang, the man just can't catch a break with he just can't catch a break when it comes to those Dynamax Adventures. The next one, eventually it'll be the next one, Amethyst. Eventually it'll be the next one, and then it'll be this one. It's just how it works. the next one is the number of T's, like, making it next. Both Zero Aura. Hey, you both got Zero Aura profile pictures. Nice. Twinsies. It calls them Dynacrap Adventures now. Yeah, he has I feel like he's justified in being a good bit salty about those adventures. He has not had luck with those. But it's because he's using all of his luck to just, like, call shinies, right? Like, if he just said this is gonna be a shiny and then it wasn't, you know, he'd get a Dynamax Pokemon. He'd get a shiny through Dynamax. No, it's still crazy. It's crazy that he called it, and it's crazy that he's got nothing from Dynamax on stream. Like, genuinely kind of crazy that he hasn't got anything Dynamax on stream. Because it's not just that he hasn't gotten the legendaries. He hasn't even gotten any of, like, the Pokemon leading up to the legendary. You know, like, that's like a 1 in 25 chance that something in a successful raid is a shiny. So the fact that it just hasn't shined for him yet, man. Once mine get over like 75, I'm already getting, like, frustrated with them that they're taking too long, and this man's over here, I think, having gone like 300 plus raids without anything. The next time he needs a push, the next thing I need to push on is Loki, where all the episodes are available to watch. I don't know, man. Loki might be the show that I actually, like, watch as it airs. Because I did that with WandaVision. I watched the first 2 episodes right after they came out. Or like a day or 2 after they came out, I think. Maybe even like after the 3rd episode had come out. And then I watched all of them like the day they released or the day after. Something with Falcon and Winter Soldier, I binged it and then I stopped, and that's when it takes a lot of time to get back into it. But Loki, I think, will have a similar kind of feel to WandaVision to me, possibly. I might be completely wrong on that take. I might be just so super off about that. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna shiny Pidgey out by accident today. Hey, that's awesome. You know what? You don't care about getting the charm right now. You want a Pokepelago shiny. Best of luck with that. Shiny hype. Let's get some shiny hype in the chat. Let's get some shiny hype. And maybe that'll draw out the shiny. If we fill the chat with shiny charms, maybe the stream will be extra lucky. But getting a shiny by accident is pretty awesome, Dino Shark. Congratulations on that. Hey, there we go. Totally forgot about Pokepelago hunting. Yeah, I've never actually done a Pelago hunt. That'd be an interesting one to do. I want to do that so bad, but your backlog, I feel that, Cinder. Granted, I say that like I didn't just start a brand new Diglett hunt today instead of doing something else that we already have like been doing for a long time. But we'll get to that. We'll get around to like doing some stuff. Hey. I didn't think you would actually do it, Juan. The chat's so blue. Pretend you have this hype emote and you're spamming it. Alright. Adele, the harbinger of shinies. Hopefully this works as well as the shiny charm. Yes. I will say, I did have the luck with that. Adele did bring us the Elekid, which is really nice of her. All for neat hunts, to be honest, especially neat full odds hunts. True. Pokepelagos full odds, yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely right up your alley. Like, it's one of those unique ones, like you say, yeah. We got the members. We got the 2 longest running members in the chat. Spamming the hype. Someone's gonna come in and think we got the shiny. Like out of context, it's just like all the hype. There was a shiny here. It's like, no, we're just trying to summon it. Alright, I appreciate it and I think it's funny, but I think it's probably time to let the chat become like words again. We need to find more rituals though, guys. You're so bored. So bored that you're just being the hype man for a stream, dude. We need to find ways to like, we need to find more, Yes, Cinder, that totally counts. We need to make up some more rituals for the stream. I forget I did something inconvenient that makes it hard to shiny hunt right now. What's that, gamers? Don't stop. Is that enough words in chat? True. It is a good number of words. Yeah, so gamers, what'd you do to like make it inconvenient in Pelago? Was it just like the mons that are there or something? Saved after checking a Pokemon in the Pokepelago? What does that do? Does it just add some extra dialogue? Yo, Vanillix coming in with some more hype. Juan's a great man. Juan is incredible. You guys are all incredible. Especially all you members out there supporting the streams, helping me buy things. Like back braces for after this chair tries to kill me again. One of you guys are gonna get banned from YouTube. I'll get banned for enabling the spam. Oh, you can't soft reset for it to be shiny. Oof. what do you have to do to remedy that? Because you've got to be able to hunt for more than just the first one, right? You got to be able to do the hunt again, right? You have to. Oh, you have to wait. Dang. So now you just have to go like save somewhere else. Getting a refund for this month's member sub. I didn't say you were getting banned. I was gonna say the whole channel's gonna get taken down because I'm like telling people to spam. Remember, I've already been banned for spam. Have to wait a whole dang, wait a whole day. Dang, man. Rip.
I can't make it on my own steam, but it won't be long. Once in a while we're allowed to dream that we're gonna make it through the night. We're gonna journey to the light. We're gonna make
Also, guys, I got a thing. I got a Bunsen shirt. It showed up today. I ordered it a while ago, and it came in today, so I'm wearing it on stream. I was hoping it would like show more, but my camera's a little too high. So I'm gonna try to find damp Paris, so you can chain, can get another chain mon. Heck yeah! Yeah, that's a good way to spend the time. Bunsen, yes! I love that Puffin has Bunsen as a little mascot. I wish we had something like that here. But we'd have to find something good for it. Then we can get like art and stuff made and like have a little mascot for everything. Shiny Psyduck. Psyduck that I lost and still haunts me to this day. It might be like a Rowlet or something. When you call a shiny, make it that Pokemon. True, good point. That'd be a good one. I'm still very partial to Rowlet, simply because it's my favorite Pokemon. And I would love to have a Rowlet as the mascot for everything. But yeah, it's a nice shirt. And I was impressed that, because it's through Teespring, I was impressed they actually had, like, tall sizes as an option. That was really nice. Because usually if I buy, like, a special shirt or something like that, I have to, like, just either get an XL and have it be way too big, or buy a large and, like, not be able to lift my arms up. But it's nice. It's nice that they have the talls as an option. So yeah, now I can, represent the Bunsen. Let's hope this false swipe lands quickly. I got a mud slap me, man. Been watching Kuma Kuma Bear, and it's nice. Just smiles with the main character, super overpowered, and super kind, and all her powers are bear themed. I mean, when the show's name is effectively bear, yeah, I can see it. Shiny Psyduck, name it Turnip. That's the mascot. It's all been decided for me. I feel like you've been thinking about this one, Dino Shark. I feel like this has been, like, a really big thought for you. Or a Rowlet named Bowtie. We need to get it to be a Rowlet, and we gotta name it something. We gotta find a, like, good name for it. Bowtie is not bad, but I want to see some other options. You got a wormhole shiny Nuzleaf. Hey, congrats, gamers! That's what Kuma means? Yeah, Kuma means bear. in Japanese. Roulette, the Russian roulette. You never know if you're going to be on this good side or not. I leaned back a little bit in the chair and it made a creaking noise. I know it's fine now, like it's honestly sturdier than it was before. But now I'm all suspicious of it. I'm hesitant with it. Every time this song comes on, I think I've said this almost every time the songs come on too. Like almost every time this song comes on, it's just like super nostalgic. To the days before shiny hunting, to the days of significant amounts of Rocket League playing, to the days of getting my science credit by taking like geology and just hitting some rocks together instead of having to take chemistry like the rest of the people in my classes. Good times. Good times. Yeah, some ideas for some things I want to do on the layout as far as like just in general kind of updating some stuff, making it a little bit neater. Just in general. A little bit of the issue I'm having with some of the layout stuff is just like because of things like the fact that it transitions like that, all the elements are the same elements. So any changes I make to this layout happen to the other ones, so it's like it's hard to kind of like tweak them. But hopefully I can come up with some neat stuff for that. I get a PS5, turns it into a litter box, and gets an Xbox Series X and turns it into a fridge. Only if they're able to play the games without me actually playing them. That's the whole point of it, right? Because I have thoughts with the shiny hunting box. I think I can make it way smaller and way more like nifty and compact. Littler box and fridge only. I don't know if you can do that with the PS5. The thing's just a massive cooler. It would probably just like fry itself. And Xbox already made, or Microsoft already made the fridge that looks like the Series X. But yeah, guys, the little the soft reset box from that video, the thing that I'm trying to hold up on the camera. Yeah, I think I have a way to make this way smaller and get a little bit closer to what I was kind of hoping it would be from the start. So I'm excited for that. Fingers crossed that it like all works out well. Because I have thoughts on it, but it's just like a matter of, you know, do I buy this stuff to try making it, or what do I do? Because, like, you know, it's one of those things, right, where I could, like, buy all the parts to make it and then find out that an assumption I made is just wrong and doesn't work at all. So that'd be unfortunate. But I'm excited. I'm excited to potentially make it like even tinier. I'm working more on the code for it, so hopefully I can hunt some more stuff in the future. I'd love to be to a point with it where I could just plug it in and give it its own stream and let it run. I think that'd be really fun. Like, basically when I'm working or something, I can just basically mute my mic so you guys don't hear me talking boring work things. And then let the box just kind of run on its own stream. I think that'd be interesting. There's a muscle-packed body under that hole where Diglett is. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Is Diglett calling in help from the sky, or are they popping up through the ground? Because most of the time, they look up to the sky. So is this Diglett falling from up there? Or is it just like a distraction while the Diglett runs in and pops up out of the ground? Speaking of the muscle-packed bodies, and also speaking of the Psyduck from earlier, I still can't get over the fact that when I was looking for, like, camera mounts, I was looking for a camera mount on Amazon. One of the suggested items was that, like, bodybuilder Psyduck figurine that I posted on Discord. I can't believe that was a thing. The offer still stands. If someone donates for that, it stays on stream. We find a way to get it in camera. You've been shiny dancing Rock and Rolla and Encounter 123. Now this is not a joke. Hey, Penguin Taco, welcome to the stream. Best of luck with Rock and Rolla. You're in Encounter 123. That's awesome. Best of luck. I hope it shines soon for you. Found a bodybuilder Pikachu keychain the other day. Nice. I wonder if it's by the same people. Because I think the like seller or like the product listing that I saw for that Psyduck, it was there were like 5 different variants. There was Psyduck, there was Pikachu, and then there were the 3 Kanto starters. Did we get the Ditto yet? Nah. We've still only seen Digletts. I can't believe I called it Ditto for like the first 5 minutes, or like the first 5 encounters. I probably called it Ditto a couple times since then. I probably will now that I've said the word Ditto a few times. Yeah, your brother got a shiny Rock and Rolla, and after 259 encounters, and he got it before you because you were doing the egg method before, and then he went for the normal encounters. Gotcha. Yeah, Masuda method can be pretty fast, but SOS hunting does have a better shiny encounter rate. Technically, once you're up to odds, you just have to, you know, build it up, right? Just Machoke breeding with all these little Pokemon? That's concerning. I don't think they're in the same egg group. I don't think that works. I think they all just look up to Machoke for inspiration. Alright, it's gotta stop calling in for help long enough for me to Lepaberry. Wish Pokemon Sword had SOS hunting. That'd be so cool. Like, it would be so awesome if more games had SOS hunting, because it's definitely my favorite method. But at the same time, like, I like it being a little bit special, right? The shiny chain you think is like 15. Okay, so you're restarting. Okay. Yeah, so once you get that up to about 30, you should be in the clear. Alright, time to Lepaberry. Boom. There we go. There we go, we have Lepaberried. In the resort area, there's a 1 in 10,000 chance to get a level 100 Magikarp. Do you want to encounter that for the funny? How does that work out? Like, is it just programmed to be those odds? And also, what's this encounter? Where's this encounter at? The resort area? What game? Is that like in Sun and Moon? Like the hotel? You should do that as a shiny hunt. 30 to 40 is the max chain, and it's rumored that it resets back to 1 after 255. That rumor, yeah, that exists with Sun and Moon, and generally that's how I operate mentally with it. But it sounds like that's not the case for Yusum, and I don't know why it would change between Sun and Moon and Yusum. Like, the only reason I could think that would be if they're like, people won't chain it that far, they won't go that long. And then people started like getting really into it, so like, oh, that's something that we actually do have to change, and they actually like put thought into that. I'm not sure. Oh, it's in Platinum. Okay. Shiny hunt it. A 1 in 8192 chance of a shiny and a 1 in 10,000 chance for level 100. Yeah, no thanks. What? You're not gonna do it? Come on, man. I don't blame you. That'd be kind of rough. Just a little bit, you know. What would that come out to? Like a 1 in 81 million chance. I don't even know how long that would take to do. Like, even assuming like 30 seconds per encounter, that would take you like legitimate years, right? Legitimate years of just continuous hunting. Maybe in the remakes you have a better chance of getting one, you know, faithful remakes. Nah, they can't make that easier. If they make it easier, they wouldn't be faithful. Come on, man. People did point out, and I'm wondering, that, like, Cynthia's team will be a lot easier just with the fact that fairy typing exists. If they carry the fairy typing over to Mons, you know, that gained to fairy typing in Gen 6. It's highly unlikely you could get it as we speak. It just takes a 1 encounter. Yeah. There's a chance. There's a genuine chance that, you know, when you actually get a level 100 Magikarp, that it'll just be shiny. It could totally be a thing. It's also interesting that you're more likely to find a shiny in general than it is to find that Magikarp. So odds are, if you genuinely go for that Magikarp, you'll get a shiny. Level 82 Carp, you don't know how rare that is. So I'm guessing it's just like some kind of function that determines what level it is. Like, is it just Magikarps and it can be any level from 1 to 100? So I'm trying to think, because obviously I guess it'd be rarer to find a higher level one. Like, any given level that's higher, it would be rarer to find it. We're making progress on Ditto here. I said Ditto again. I think I looked at chat because I could see Shy Dude still having mentioned Ditto. But we're making progress on Diglett here. I can't believe I keep calling it Ditto. I also can't believe I hadn't done this hunt before. This definitely feels like a hunt I would have done, but I guess I must have been messing it up somehow. It's easier to just shiny hunt a Magikarp in that area and just level it to 100 and just say you found it at level 100. Ditto. Just gonna keep putting Ditto in the chat. The real shiny hunts is a wild level 100 shiny Gyarados from the Nature Preserve in Black and White too. What are the odds of that, Cinder? Like, what are the odds of the level 100 Gyarados not even shiny? Absolblog's Pokemon made a video where he got a Rotom to level 100 off of only this area. He explains how it rolls levels way better than you can. Gotcha. I'm guessing it's some kind of like function that kind of has like an average level to it, or like a normal level, and then it just like trails off heavily from there. The Gyarados is worse with the odds. I guess it probably makes sense, like in the nature preserve, you're not just getting. Also, I need to knock out the calling Diglett next time. 1% chance of the encounter of the Gyarados, theoretically 1% for that Gyarados to be level 100, and a 1 in 8192 chance for the shiny. Dang. Got a shiny level 100 and a level 1 all in less than 6,000 encounters. Nice. That's pretty awesome. So I'm guessing there's like a common, like much more common level. As rare as the level 100 shiny Magikarp in this area? Dang. That's pretty incredible. Good for him though, that's pretty cool. I have a big Diglett sign, so I won't call it Ditto. Isn't there a chance of getting a level 1 Gyarados in Black and White too? I'm guessing it's based off of the, I'm guessing there's some kind of probability for what it rolls level-wise. From 45 to 60 is the most common, because that's all you really get. Gotcha. Yeah, so it's kind of aiming for like a middle-of-the-road level 50 kind of thing, and then it just kind of tapers off on either side. Cool. Best of luck with that level 100 then, man. Excuse me. Aiming for level 1, 100, and then of course the big funnies. And 24. Why 24? Also 14 is your favorite number. Ooh, cool. Yeah, best of luck with getting those. I'm guessing some of those will be a bit easier than the others. Stream watch likes number 24. Ah, I see. Soon. We're gonna get this Diglett soon, guys. I'm feeling it. Granted, we've gotten incredibly lucky so far. I think they're all 1 in 10,000? Is it like a 1% chance of finding a Magikarp then? Because that would make sense, like 100 times 100. But if all those numbers are evenly distributed, then it's much less likely. Unless it's just like there's a certain cutoff. Anything outside of that certain range is just 1 in 10,000. Which would be very interesting. To have the odds like broken up like that. Magikarp's 100%. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Then nothing can be like, not everything can be 1 in 10,000 then. Imagine a whole playthrough of a main series game where all the wild Pokemon can be level 1 to 100 and you can't catch high level Pokemon without the right badge from a gym. I don't like the wild area, so no. This is a 1% chance it rolls the right encounter slot. And then it can roll from 100, so each number has a 1% chance of being picked. So what's the 1% chance it rolls the right encounter slot then? Like, does it just not have an encounter otherwise? Or is it like a 1% chance that it can be a random level? So like there's a set level that's a 99% chance, like a set level range that's 99%, and then a 1% chance that it's something on that other range, and then it's in that range it's a 1 in 100. That's interesting if that's the case. One 1% for the 1 to 100, otherwise it's kind of oddly distributed. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I'm guessing it's like a normal, like this route has like how I almost said Ditto again. Like how Diglett here had like an 8 to 11 level like kind of range that it could be in, and that's like the normal one. But then like there's a 1% chance that it's just something in a crazy range. Interesting. Absol explains this way better than you can. Post a link to that in the Discord chat, dude. Like in the YouTube chat or something, and like ping me with it so I can take a look, because I'd love to look at this. I'm very intrigued at this point. You start your journey at Route 1, the tutorial enemy Pokemon's level 35 with your level 5 starter. So the starter's still set at level 5? Poor starter. Theoretically, that'd be more realistic for Pokemon though, right? Like, there's just gonna be some Pokemon that are higher level than others by a significant amount in places. They're not gonna be nice and evenly distributed. Where do you post the link? On Discord, there should be a channel that's just like a YouTube channel. Like it should be in one of the general chat, like the general like chatting section, the text chats. That'll be a hard game. Those people have been crying about. Yeah, might be a little bit too much on the impossible side of hard, but it would indeed be hard. But oh, there's no level curve. I got too high levels too fast. It's like, yeah, that's true. Oh well, you found it. Awesome. Yeah, post it there. Ping me so that like I remember that it's there, because there are many things that I've forgotten to do. You just posted it. Awesome. Awesome. We'll definitely have to check it out after stream. I say the next Diglett is going to be a shiny. I'm calling it, guys. The problem is I'm going to abuse this power, and I'm just going to keep calling it until I'm right. Dang, I was wrong. But this means I get a Dynamax shiny, right? Because that's like the anti-Puffin. He can call shinies but can't get a Dynamax. I can't call shinies, but I can get Dynamax shinies. All working in my favor here. This means I will get Tapu Koko. Yo, GW, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you been? Hope things are going well. It's good to see you, man. Don't remember if it's at the beginning or if it's towards the middle. Just know we explained the levels. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll take a look for sure. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for showing me this. It's very interesting, this concept. Tomorrow's not too good, but you'll live. Dang, sorry to hear it. Hopefully the stream can be like a positive thing to happen. And it's just good to see you, man. It's good to have you here. And I hope things get better for you. DW? Don't quite think that's the name. Alright, there we go. Landed false swipe. Nice. I still can't believe I hadn't actually gone for Diglett before. Like, this is such an early on Pokemon. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe it was the Mud Slap? Maybe? Because I would have remembered having gone for Diglett, even if it was just a Alolan Diglett. Just a Alolan Diglett, even if it was a Alolan Diglett. You can get another 1/2 chance to it if you want to go for a specific gender. So it's a level 100 male Magikarp. Good luck. This mainly came to say hi and drop a like since it's 1:40 a.m. Your stream times are pretty scuffed for you Europeans. Yeah, I feel that. I understand. hopefully, this is some news. I'm not 100% sure if it'll take effect, if it does take effect, when it would take effect. But I was talking with my boss today, and our company does summer hours, which basically means I like work, instead of working 8 hours, all 5 days, you work like 9 hours on Monday through Thursday, and then like a 4-hour Friday, and just take the afternoon off on Fridays. So I might try doing that. We'll see how it like goes, and see how well like my role at the job adapts to that. And then I can block off Friday afternoons from like noon my time, instead of getting off work at 5 or 6 my time, and start streaming like 4 hours earlier. So it could potentially be better then. It'd be awesome to be able to do that on Fridays, and kind of like be able to have like the streams at some varied times. So we'll see how that goes. Because yeah, I'd love for more people to be able to watch. I know an oddly high number of my viewers used to be in Europe, even though it was so late for them, and like my times for streams for you guys haven't gotten any better. But yeah, it'd be awesome to be able to do that. Because I think one of the biggest things for me is just, you know, I have to work around work when it comes to streaming, so I can't just like do it in the middle of the day or anything. So yeah, it'd be really fun. That'd be so much fun. So absolutely, I'm gonna try that. We might give it a test run this weekend, or like this week. Basically just block off the end of the day, and basically I just have to block off the end of the day on my calendar like all summer, so no one schedules meetings on me then. And then yeah, like Friday afternoons can be stream times, which would be really fun. You know, mix it up a little bit with the timings of the streams. Do longer streams. Again, just earlier streams in general is also really nice. You got a level 24 carp. Nice! Already making progress. Not to mention the Magikarp and Gyarados chance as well. Ho ho ho. But yeah, so it'd be cool to do that, just because I think, for one, yeah, the fact that a lot of like European viewers who want to watch, but it's way too late. I get that, as well as just like kind of being in a time that I don't think as many streams are happening. Because yeah, I don't think I know like right now YouTube is just full of shiny hunting streams, not like just in this whole time, but like this exact time. I know a lot of people kind of start because the US starts getting off of work now. So more people are like, hey, I'm done with work, I can go stream. So like being able to stream earlier and be like, hey, kind of like fills up that slot. I feel like there's not as many streams earlier in the day, and they're all later. So like popping in earlier, you know, kind of gives people more options of when to watch stuff. Apparently your best friend is going to the ER for increased heart rate. Oh no! Pretty sure she'll be fine, but that sure is something. Oh yeah, no, I feel that. I've heard the news from friends of like going to the ER, and it's like, what? Like, and then waiting to hear anything back is super stressful, but fortunately, you know, knock on wood, every time it's happened so far, which has only been like 2 times, but that's still 2 more than I would have expected. But you know, they've ended up being fine. It's just been mostly, you know, precautionary, right, to make sure. I'm gonna go for the others until you get the 100 or the 1. Best of luck, Shy Dude. You have a 1 in 8192 chance, 50-50 chance of gender, whatever the encounter rate for Magikarp vs Gyarados, and the level percentage from 1 to 100. Stick with your 2-year Manaphy. Go for it, yeah. Yeah, no, that might be a little bit ridiculous for me. Hey, how's it going, Alan? Welcome to the stream. You got this? Thank you, man. We do got this. We're gonna get this Diglett today. You got in a video editing today. I made a bleep post. Instantly got flagged for nudity. Still the best 2 hours you spent in a while. Nice. Hey, Splash, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Really want the Pokemon cereal, but you can't because you're pre-diabetic. Oh no, is there Pokemon cereal? Also, sorry to hear you can't have it, but I didn't even know there was Pokemon cereal to start with. Also, I think you guys know what comes on after this song, so get ready. Oh, a lot of people like the Samsung virtual assistant. Yeah, I have no clue what that is. I woke up this morning and it was a meme and I'm lost. Am I getting old? Am I getting old, guys? I must have missed this one. Crab. It is indeed crab, Amethyst. It's almost time for the crab. Yay, crab! Heck ye for the cream. Alright. I love it. I love that we got this going on in chat. The internet acts fast, man. Game pre-diabetic sucks. You were a little bit... for a little bit a year or two ago. Very anxiety-inducing, would not recommend. Yeah. I can imagine, right? Like, you're in that situation where it's like... where suddenly it feels like every decision matters that much more. Because it's like, depending on my decision, this becomes a life-altering decision. What does life come to? You're hyped over crab. Your life has come to a great moment that you are hyped over crab. Imagine all the shiny Magikarps, Gyarados, and Pokerusts you'll get from those encounters for one of those 2 levels. Right? I mean, you're talking what, like, going for 2 1 in 10,000 Pokemon? You're looking at being pretty close to, like, odds of getting 3 shinies. Keep getting 45 Carps, think that's the most common. Yeah, that's probably, like, the, like, normal level for him then. With the 99% chance. Need to check for Pokerus? Ooh, good point. Scariest part of the doctor's appointments is always getting your blood taken, not because of the needle or anything, but because you're just kind of dreading getting the results back. Yeah. I can imagine that. Honestly, I get nervous even, like I had to take Adele to the vet yesterday just for a follow-up on the last thing, you know, when they found out and, like, talked about her allergies and everything. And, like, that was even nerve-wracking. It's like, I have nothing to do. I'm literally just driving her there, giving her to the vet assistant who takes her little kennel inside, and they call me back, like, hey, this is what's happened. And I was nervous for that. I didn't even have to do anything in the doctor's office. I sat in my car and listened to music for, like, 30 minutes. You're gonna sign off? Alright, see you later, GW. It was so good seeing you. Hope to see you again soon. Hopefully, the earlier Friday streams come to fruition, and I can see a lot more of you guys from Europe there. Because I miss hanging out with you guys. Giratina, Shinx, and Ghastly all have red stars. What does that mean? That means they are glitched, and you should reset your save. But if you're genuinely asking, it means they're shiny. As of January, your blood sugar is at a more regular level. Hey, you don't know where you are now. I would not recommend. Still uncomfortably aware of what you eat. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, as long as, like, it's not like, you know, watching what you eat in an unhealthy way in the sense of, like, you know, like eating disorder kind of thing. I mean, it's generally good just to be aware of what you're putting in your body. I kept trying to say I feel, but saying I think, and kept saying I think. Delete this save and then smash the game cart. Probably for the best. Don't want to infect anyone else's system. Alright, guys. It's that time. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, to try to eat healthier, but you hate that you're only doing it out of fear. Yeah, that's like, I guess that's part of when it gets unhealthy. Amethyst was ready. Coming out of the gate swinging with the crabs. Awful, awful combination. I'm sorry you have to deal with that, Cinder. Immediately chat is just full of crabs. Prepared that 2 minutes ahead of time. You really were prepared. A massive horde of crabs appears. Hey, they're here for the rave, man. They're here for the rave. It's interesting the ones that YouTube like makes me review to show as far as these emote spams. Sometimes they let them all through, and then sometimes they just don't. It's really strange. But the crabs must rave, so I'm letting them all through. Dang. I was getting so spoiled with those call rate 15 SOS hunts. As much as like, man, I wish these would kind of slow down so I had a breather. It's like, now I'm disappointed every time that it doesn't successfully call in. There we go. We had the crab rave going. Also, guys, thank you for getting the stream to over 10 likes. I really appreciate that. It means so much to me, and it helps out so much. 1 out of 100 crabs will be cancer. It's still a crab. It's not wrong. I see the crabs forwent the picnic today. These odds you might get a shiny before the level 100. Yeah, I mean, genuinely that's possible. It's honestly more likely than not that that's what's going to happen. It's more likely that you will find either a level 1 or a level 100 by that point, but like, of finding both, it'll take a bit of time. The 69. I don't think that's actually what it is. It's the like zodiac sign for like Cancer, which is Kred. So it is still technically right. The Cancer emote is crab. Yes. Okay. Now the crabs brought their picnic a little later. They had to do the rave first, and now they're refilling. Yeah, it's Cancer emote. Yeah, if you hover over it, it says Cancer, and that's just like a zodiac thing. Didn't know that you thought they were numbers. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. I just figured, like, looking at it, I knew it was probably one of the ones for like a zodiac symbol kind of thing. And I figured if it was alongside the crabs, it was Cancer. Next time a crab rave happens, spam Cancer to confuse everyone who missed the stream. I feel like that emote could be used for like generally like bad things in terms of like stream vernacular, right? Or just internet vernacular in general. It's a funny number because it's the same thing upside down. This is true. For the longest time, that's all I knew. Level 79 carb, yo! Don't know how rare, but okay. I mean, I guess if we're going off the idea that it's like 99% chance it's a certain level, that's probably pretty rare. No, after stream, you'll go watch that vid to get a better understanding of the levels. Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna check it out as well for sure, because I'm interested now too. I'm really interested. I'm really interested in seeing how this works. The shadow on Diglett's nose keeps making me think it's shiny for some reason, despite knowing that this is one of those shinies that is so noticeable and so obvious. Like, there's no chance of missing it. But it's just that thing, right? And it's a good thing. Honestly, I'm glad that my brain is more likely to see something as, like, a false positive than to, like, not think that a Pokemon's a shiny when it is. You know? Level 1 and level 100 are the rarest category. Makes sense. I mean, they're the farthest away from what you would normally expect. It's kind of nifty that they even have it, right? Like, the idea that, like, they let you go for that is pretty cool. Do I have Platinum? If so, you can try to get one for a few streams as a hunt. I think it works in Diamond and Pearl too, but don't know. I do have Platinum, actually, yes. And Platinum's actually the only Gen 4 game that I own that I would be good with doing a hunt in right now. At the moment, my Diamond and Pearl copies are still hung up on a Manaphy hunt. I've been using those as my Manaphy cartridges. I actually need to get a couple more if I want to continue doing Manaphy to do it efficiently. At least one more. Platinum, I guess, can kind of work in that, but I don't want to hang up all of my Sinnoh cartridges for that. It's possible. I could try it. I can see how it works. I want to look at the mechanics first and, like, I guess watch how Absol talks about them. Probably hunt a carp or whatever level you want. It falls into 1 in 10,000 category. Yeah, it's possible. I will say, I don't know how well that would hold up as a stream, right? Like, people wondering, like, what are you going for? Oh, are you going for a shiny Magikarp? And you can go like, no, I'm going for, like, a level 100 or a level 1 one. And be like, well, you could breed that or level that. You know, like, I just don't think... I don't know how well it would work as a stream. It's interesting to look at, and it's interesting to see those, like, rare and kind of interesting Pokemon. But I don't know how well that one would work as a stream. I could be wrong. It could be fantastic to stream. I don't know. Maybe people want to see really buff Magikarp. It's a possibility. Your first shiny was a Magikarp in Ruby because you had the Gyarados and Sootopolis. For level grinds, and you found one randomly, and you hunt shiny Magikarps in every new game that you play, except Gen 8 or Let's Go. Awesome. It's cool to have that little ritual. I like it. Summary screen does say it was caught at level 100. Definitely gonna trade level 100 up to Gen 8. True. So it does keep that. Like, that is a nice thing to have. To be like, look, I found a level 100 Magikarp. Like, genuinely found it. That is pretty nice. Also got a level 1. Caught at level 1 means that they can't say, oh, you just bred it. After that, you can do it easily. Yeah, so I guess it's a difference of, like, caught at level 1 versus hatched from an egg. True. So, like, the summary will keep that intact. That's fair. Did you hear that the first part of the Minecraft cave update is coming out next week? No, I hadn't. I knew it was, like, scheduled for some time around now. So, if I remember correctly, basically what's coming in this update is all of the stuff that isn't related to world generation. So we should be getting new mobs and new items. At least any new items that aren't related to the New World generation. Like, obviously we're not going to get like copper and stuff like that. And I don't think we're gonna get spyglasses or anything, because I think those are related to geodes. But we will at least be getting like all the other little updates and stuff, any kind of like creature comforts and things like that, which is awesome. Obviously, you're so excited, gonna finally revive your realm. Heck yeah. I need to revive the member realm. Like, it's still active. Members can still go on there, which, by the way, for anyone who isn't aware, members on the YouTube channel get access to our Minecraft Java version realm. I used to play on it a lot more. I haven't played on it recently. But it is still out there if any members want to play on it, or if anyone wants to become a member to play on it. Any tier of membership gets access to it. You just gotta, let me know what your Minecraft name is for me to add you, since it is a realm. But yeah, I need to get going in that again. Getting copper and all that. Oh, are we? Is copper actually coming? I wasn't sure about that. I guess copper doesn't really change world generation too much. I'll also look into it as well then, because I know they broke the update up because the cave generation and driving the world depth deeper was causing issues for them, and they didn't want to do crunch and all that, which is fair. So interesting. I would have thought, and that's just my assumption, that copper wouldn't have worked in the update because they wouldn't want to change world generation to add copper and then change world generation again. You don't have Java yet, Bedrock, dang. Yeah, I have Java, so that's why I did it in Java. It'd be cool to be able to host like a server of each or something. Because I think I do own Bedrock, I think. Yeah, I own Bedrock because I bought it to play RTX, the RTX beta. Is Java PC or console? So Java is the PC version, or is like the version that is only on PC. Bedrock is on everything. It's on console. I think it's on phone, and it's on PC as well. Basically, it's like the Windows 10 version, I think. Yeah, basically they rebuilt the game from the ground up for Bedrock Edition, and they just also still support Java because Java players no longer have free access to Bedrock. 100 encounters, yeah, 100 encounter hype. Bedrock is everything else. Is it on phone? I have that. Yeah, so Bedrock is on phone. Java is not. So yeah, I set it up as a Java realm at first, just because that's the account I remembered. That's the account I remembered, and that was the account that members and people who were becoming members at the time were like set to and were using. Well, it was mostly Java, so everyone could join in on Java with that. But Bedrock's on phone. Just spamming A. Darn that mud slap. Not that it's doing anything to me anymore. My accuracy's already completely gone. A flying type would be useful here. I can look into some more stuff, but fortunately false swipe isn't that big of a deal, and I can just spam A through it and it works for me, and then aerial ace takes over for the rest of it. If Mudslap was going to be more of a problem on more hunts, I would consider it some, but I think I've done a lot of the accuracy lowering hunts. That or they're all that's left. I honestly kind of forget where I left off with hunting and why I avoided certain mons. Because I probably Diglett at the time, back in the day, like in 2017 when I was doing a lot of these hunts, I probably left out because of Mudslap. and the accuracy lowering, and not wanting to deal with that. But now I've kind of just basically told myself to suck it up. The fact that the Diglett does 1 damage is hilarious to you. It's like, based on every statistic, it shouldn't do any damage, but it has to do something. Well, it's like, well, it does something, we gotta round it up. We gotta round it up 1 HP. I think that's basically what happens. He does 3, one of them for each thread of hair. Yeah, they each leave a tiny cut. Just on your 3rd level, 34 Magikarp. I don't think it's one of the 1 in 10,000. So you found, if you found it that much, yeah. If you found multiple of them, it's unlikely that it's in the 1 in 10,000. It's not impossible. You could just you could get like 100 level 34s in a row. They could all be part of that level, or the 1 in 10,000 thing, and technically speaking, that wouldn't be, like, impossible. It would be incredibly improbable. Oh, hi, Adele. Are you coming up? Ooh, I got a cat. Oh, the cat immediately... This is why I'm getting a new pop filter. Because the cat's like, no, I want this gone. I want this away from me. 3 on Metal Claw, 1 on Mud Slap. Oh, I almost reset. That would have been really bad. The cat being here has changed my muscle memory to a soft reset hunt like yesterday. Imagine level 100 perfect shiny perfect IV here doesn't Pokerus. What are the odds of that? Probably pretty low. Pop filter? Yeah, so this right here is a pop filter. Basically, so like... So I can't do that. It basically just keeps the air from hitting the mic and making the mic get too, like, loud and blowing the mic out. So sorry for anyone if that was loud. Yeah, so that's what this is. The cat doesn't like it. The cat's moving out of the way. So I'm getting a new one that isn't like... This one's on like a little arm that comes off of the microphone arm. And you can kind of adjust it. It's nice for like getting it just right. But the problem is it's adjustable so the cat can move it. And I have to take it off anyways because it's so big. And if I want to use like the computer outside of the stream. So yeah. So I bought one that just like hugs right on the front of the microphone. I just bought one that hugs right on the front of the microphone, so it's a little bit smaller. The cat can't move it. The cat is requesting pets. If only the cat was able to be in frame here still, that'd be nice. Shiny at 111, that'd be pretty awesome. You won't lead me astray, Amethyst, right? That's when it's gonna come? It's gonna come at 111? Alright. I believe you. I believe you as long as you believe in me. The cat is aggressively requesting head pats. Shiny Ditto when? 4 years ago. Over 4 years ago now. That was a long time ago that I got a Shiny Ditto. That was my first shiny ever. I actually have 2 Shiny Dittos now. So we're going for a 3rd right now with these Dittos, right? We're going for a shiny Alolan Ditto. Are you sure you're still at 109? Yeah. I am still at 109, aren't I? Well, the cat's back to moving the microphone. Why are you like this? Why do you do this? Why can't you just let me have nice things, cat? Why can't I keep things in nice positions? I remember you Googled Enigma one day because you had no idea what it meant. Oh yeah, the Enigma machines? Yeah. My name comes from a SpongeBob quote. The stream keeps lagging, you're gonna need to reload. Alright, Amethyst, hopefully the reload helps. So I want you to be here for 111. You called this one. It's gonna be this one. Nope, it wasn't. It's a Patrick quote. Yee! Keep having to move it back. I'm fighting the cat on this pop filter. Oh my goodness, why are you moving it like that? That one's more difficult to fix. When you move it up, it's fine because you're just unscrewing it and it just goes back to where it was. When you push it down, it makes it where I'm unscrewing it when I move it. You're back. Welcome back, Amethyst. Hey, Kevin, how's it going? Sorry you're super late. You're doing stuff today. All good, man. Hope the stuff went well. Hope it was good stuff. Hope you bought an SD card with a digital shield copy. And the Zamazenta was pink. I think it's a bad SD card, man. Have any of you guys seen Alex Bale videos on SpongeBob? I have not. I have not heard of who that is. Cat, what are you doing? Stop this. Cat, stop this. Alright, how am I? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. You're gonna officially start your first Celebi encounter. Yo, that's awesome. So you got through Crystal for it? Congrats, man. Oh yeah, but Kevin, you're here now. So I mentioned to other people. I just figured I would keep everyone in the loop. So I was talking with my boss today, just kind of like a, hey, how's it going? You know, I've been there for 3 weeks now, just making sure I'm getting things going. And he mentioned that since it's now the summer, we're doing summer hours at work, which means basically I can work a little bit more Monday through Thursday and take the second half of Friday off, like the afternoons. So we might be getting some earlier Friday streams, either some longer ones or just like earlier in the day ones. So yeah, look forward to those if you're interested in all that. Just figured I'd let everyone know. Is your YouTube broken? It says I started 36 minutes ago. It probably was just like 36 minutes ago when you refreshed the page and decided to not update more. Kitty's about to lose desk privileges. She's constantly losing them, but she ignores the loss of them and just assumes it's a desk right. That's fun. Yeah, it should be fun. I think streaming at a different time will be kind of good, you know, let more people watch, you know, especially like people who are in time zones where it's the middle of the night right now and it's kind of impossible to tune in. So yeah, no, it should be good. It should be really good for everything and in general a positive thing. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. One level away. Dang, so close, man. It was a real in-deep theories on SpongeBob mysteries and are really convincing and are amazing. Interesting. I might have to check this out. That sounds entertaining. It's Adele. She has 0 rules. Yeah. I thought I had finally convinced her of the rule of don't be loud at night, but she ignored that one. She is learning the one rule of don't munch on the plants. That's happening. He was super cheap and got Suicune before the 8th gym. It was hell to catch, though, but he carried your way through the rest of the game. Awesome, man. Your under-leveled Sleep Powder Victory Bell is your MVP. Most wins are because of him. Nice. I keep almost resetting because of the cat. I don't think the cat realizes the chaos that she is causing. leave a good video from him. He has four of these videos out and a 5th one on the way. Awesome. Okay, I'm actually going to put you down because you are grooming yourself on my lap, and I don't appreciate that. You saved your Master Ball for Celebi since you're not taking any chances with it? Fair. Very fair. I just put you down. What makes you think 5 seconds is enough time to come back up? Oh, goodness. What makes her think? Because she can get back up even if I try to stop her. The cat's already back. You don't appreciate that? You don't appreciate what? Yeah, it's a tell she has no rules. Case in point, I put her down, and she's already right here again. The only way to... Nope, you gotta go down. You almost knocked over an open bottle of water. Note to self, don't groom on stream. You're fine, just don't do it while, like, sitting in my lap. For one, don't sit in my lap. That's weird for any one of you guys to do that. But that's really the problem. The one rule that she has actually learned so far is don't munch on plants, because now I just have a can of canned air that scares the crud out of her. I won't form an opinion of Gen 2 since you're rushing to hunt Celebi. In a year or so from now, you can actually play and form an opinion. I think that's fair. That's fair. I think, you know, like we were talking about, perspectives on the game are very different in a situation of I'm here to enjoy the game versus I'm here to play through the game so I can do the thing I want to do. It's catastrophic. The fact that I put the cat down. We went from talking about Magikarps to don't sit in your lap. What have you done? You've existed in the wonderful place that is these streams. Why'd you put her down, not another one? We're on like the 4th Adele now because she keeps bothering me while she's in my lap. She's the one that keeps hopping in my lap. She should learn from the previous lives. I kid. I kid. She's generally allowed in my lap. It's just usually more of a problem when I'm on stream. Now I'm covered in cat hair. Nah, generally she's okay up here. I'd like to point out that your very old 3DS tanked through this. You're very impressed and proud of it considering how old it is and what it went through. That's awesome, man. The 3DSs are tanks. There's no reason to put her down. She's got like 5 other lives left, I think. Assuming she had them all. I got the launch 3DS and that thing is on life support at this point. My new 3DS XL, you know, the first one I got, and I got that in 2015. Summer of 2015, I got my new 3DS XL. That thing lasted until summer 2018 is when I got my my new 2DS XL as a replacement for it, just because that was the point where it had bit the dust at that point. Nothing yet, Dino Shark. Didn't expect you to still be streaming, but Google signed you out of your account and thought the hacker was doing something that was just Google acting up. Huh. Well, I'm glad it wasn't the hacker anymore. Use the exploit to change the game time to get the guy to inspect the GS ball in 5 minutes instead of 24 hours. Nice. You're just ready to get this hunt going, man. Yeah, but we're still going. We don't got that much longer. We don't have that much longer left in the stream. Hopefully we can find the Diglett before the end of the stream. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, we'll have to pick this hunt back up again. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. But, and Friday is probably going to be Dynamax, maybe? I don't know. Friday's going to be different because I think it'll be our first test of the summer hours. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Watch the DS reveal trailer. I can't wait for it to release. Okay, so speaking of releases and reveals and stuff, I know we talked about it earlier, and people were like, "Oh, I'm ready for the Switch Pro to be out just for rumors to be gone." From what I was hearing, it sounds like it's gonna get like revealed like tomorrow or Friday, and it's just gonna immediately go up for pre-order. Time for you to do some rated PvP. Hope you can push through the 1600 rating tonight. Best of luck, Cinder. Hope that works out for you. Watch Diamond and Pearl reveal trailers. Don't know why Platinum came out first. Yeah, that's so strange, man. Still works, you just need to push the buttons harder than normal to do things, and the cushions on the stick is gone. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, that's just pretty normal wear and tear after however many years it's been. Will the Friday stream be longer or sooner? It'll definitely be sooner. It might be longer. It might be 2 streams. It might be a thing where I go for like 2 hours, like around like 1 o'clock. Like I can go for like 2 hours around like 1 o'clock, 1:30 to like 2:30. And then I come back on later at 6:30 and do our normal stream time. That might be what it is. That way I still feel like I've got my afternoon off and I can go do stuff from 2:30 to 6:30. But also still do an earlier stream. That way also, I'll be honest, I don't want to do Dynamax adventures for several hours, and Friday has kind of become our de facto Dynamax day. I don't want to do it for several hours, like from like 1:30 to 8:30. I'm not doing a 7-hour stream like that. I do not have that in me. But I think we definitely could do some more SOS hunting or soft resets or whatever in the afternoon, and then later on in the evening switch over to doing Dynamax. I think that might kind of be the plan we go for. I think that'll be fun. Basically, like bookend some of the like earlier afternoon streamers and stuff, fill in some times and whatnot. I think the main games would beat the enhanced version. Yeah, you'd think so. Yeah, so it'll be experimenting for the first couple weeks just to kind of figure out what works for me, what works for you guys. I know personally, like I said, longer streams aren't always my favorite thing. I like being able to stand up and move throughout them. This chair is leather. Sitting in it for several hours at a time without standing up is kind of rough. We've done long streams before, like the birthday stream we did, like a 5-hour stream, I think. Before that, we had done a 4-hour stream. They're fun. I absolutely enjoy them, but they just take a long time. Obviously, they take a long time because they're long streams time-wise, but it takes a lot out of me too to do it. So I think like doing 2 normal-length streams in a single day would work for me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if like it's one of those things where like people show up to the first one but don't show up to the second one because I already watched them today, or if it'll be a thing where it's like just however it works out, right? So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to experiment with. Shiny at 1, 2, 3. Alright, Amethyst. We'll see. I guess that was 1, 2, 3 right there, wasn't it? Alice wants to watch you hunt Torchic. She hunted at the same time as Celebi, random Ultramoon, Legendary, or Heart Gold starters. If you can, I'd do it at the same time as Celebi. And it's 24-hour stream hunting for as many shinies as he can. I wonder how many I could get. We'd have to have some kind of goal before I did that. 5K subs before the end of the summer and I do that. Someone can clip this. Like, record this, save this, whatever. 5K subs before the end of summer, basically. So 5K subs by Labor Day, and I do it. Shiny at 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, we got a long ways to go for that. Double sub count, you do it. Basically, we're at like 2.5K right now. 5K subs, end of summer, which I'll just call Labor Day. That's effectively the end of summer. At least culturally in the US, that's the end of summer. 5K by Labor Day. I do a 24-hour shiny hunting stream. Do the Heart Gold Stardust and Celebi at the same time. That works. Shameless plug. It's my own stream. I can make sub goals. So if you want it to happen, get people subbed. Bring people in here. Alright, I'm gonna play until the end of this song. So we're probably good. The song's got about 2 minutes left in it. So we got a couple more encounters in us. You have over 70 eggs for Sandshrew. Nice. 81 is the exact number. Dang, nice. Subs, so you're good. Awesome, Amethyst. Share the channel with your friends if you think they'd be into it. Yeah. I'm hopefully tonight and tomorrow, since I won't be streaming tomorrow, going to be working on upgrading some stream stuff. Obviously, if Amazon is right in the shipping for this, I'll get the pop filter tomorrow. I'll get the mount for my camera tomorrow, so I can use the camera for more than just filming a video here and there. Yeah. And then just continue to update visuals on the stream. I think it's kind of time to update the visuals. I think the theme in general is going to stay the same. I like the theme. I like the background. But just kind of pull it in and be a little bit more modern with it. Raid soon? Yeah. So, yeah, once this song ends, we'll do one final encounter, and then we'll find a raid. That's my plan right now. I'm enjoying this SOS. I'm enjoying this SOS, honestly, a little bit more than Magby or Elekid. Mostly more than Magby, just because Magby had so much to consider with it. Only one of your friends like Pokemon, but she doesn't watch YouTube often. Don't know if she has an account. I gotcha. That's all good. I'm thinking we got 2 more encounters in us, unless I almost said Ditto again, unless Diglett decides to be really, really generous with the call-ins here. But Ditto just tends to have issues getting. I just said Ditto. Diglett tends to have issues actually getting a call-in to happen. It's strange. Never committed to a dual hunt before, and both hunts are 1 in 8,000. This will be fun. Yeah, man. It takes a little bit. It takes a little bit with the dual hunts if you haven't done them at all before. It takes a little bit to get used to like having 2 different things going on that you're paying attention to, but you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly. The crab picnic continues. All right, the song has ended. We're gonna do one more Diglett encounter here, guys, and then we will do the raid. So let me go find a raid target. Hey, perfect chill ending music to the stream.
I think it was a Honda, a 99 that we drive and play Nirvana. It never started right away, it didn't wanna. Let me get too far.
RBP's still going. We could raid him. I think we raided RBP yesterday, right? So we'll look for potentially someone else to raid, just to mix it up some. Oh, the Mystic Z is going for a Reggie. We can raid them. Or Shining Umbreon. Alright. Alright, 130 encounters on Dittos, guys. And no shinies. Let us raid. Who should we raid, guys? I'm looking at it right now. I think we will raid Shining Umbreon. They're going for a Sudowoodo in Gen 8. So, copy link address. thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Did I say dittos? Diglets. I don't know why I'm struggling that hard with it. But guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you everyone that liked, anyone that subscribed. Guys, remember, share the channel, share the word. 5K subs by Labor Day, we do a 24-hour stream. You have my word. I don't know if we'll do it, but I believe in you guys. I believe in the channel. We got this. But guys, we're raiding Shiny Umbreon. Please go through with the raid. Show them some love. Show them some raid hype. And thank you guys so much. We'll be back on Friday with an early stream and a normal Dynamax stream. See you then. So until next time, guys, take care.
Protecting me, you